we want our goal to be the re-regulation of our immune system, and through this, thus, no longer having an autoimmune disease, permanently healing from it. Our goal when we have an autoimmune disease needs to be permanent healing. We do not want to do symptom management and our goal to be remission. That's really important. And so to make that happen, to re-regulate the immune system and to permanently heal, we need a completely different approach that is not symptom management. And that is emotional medicine. Emotional medicine is what we teach here at Beyond Remission. So let me talk about what emotional medicine is and how it is vastly different from Western, alternative, and functional medicine. And most importantly, why it is not symptom management. And so emotional medicine believes that the singular root cause of autoimmune diseases is an individual's emotional state. Root cause, our emotional state. And that our emotional state creates the dysfunction of the immune system that causes autoimmune diseases. So let me explain, because it begs the question, well, how does our emotional state cause that dysregulation of the immune system? Now we're going to go into the physiology of the body and into that fight or flight mechanism that we have as humans that lies in the sympathetic nervous system, part of the autonomic nervous system. And so an unhealthy internal emotional state, this is important, creates the stressor that causes the fight or flight mechanism to be chronically activated. This is going to lead into why we develop autoimmune and why our immune system becomes dysregulated. So the fight or flight mechanism, again, in that sympathetic nervous system, it's a mechanism that's designed only to be activated for a real physical threat, like getting attacked. Right? And when we go into fight or flight because we're in a real physical threat, the body creates an elevated physiological response that gives us as humans the ability to either fight off that threat or to flee. And it's a very important response in our body. And it's only designed to be on and be activated for about 2 hours maximum. And then the body downregulates and moves back into its natural state, which is the parasympathetic nervous system. We'll talk more about the parasympathetic in just a moment. Here's the problem. Unfortunately, our body can't tell the difference. Our body in our fight or flight response can't tell the difference between a real physical threat and an emotional threat. This is the problem, and this is going to explain why our immune system became dysregulated. And so because people with autoimmune disease, we're people who do not handle life well, and we are people who are chronically stressed. The problem is our fight or flight mechanism becomes locked on. It becomes locked on due to our emotional stress. It thinks it's a real threat. And from here, it floods the body with cortisol and other stress hormones that cause a complete biological dysfunction of our immune system. This is what dysregulates our immune system. And then from here, our immune system becomes overactive and begins attacking specific tissues or organs in the body, equaling an autoimmune disease. So for instance, the autoimmune disease Hashimoto's thyroiditis, the dysregulated immune system, again, due to the chronically activated fight or flight, because of our chronic emotional stress, is attacking the thyroid. So this is really important. Here's what differentiates emotional medicine. In emotional medicine, we believe that all autoimmune diseases are actually a disease of the immune system, regardless of the diagnoses. And they're caused by the chronically activated fight or flight mechanism due to our chronic emotional stress. And why this is so profound and simple is that, can you see, with autoimmune, we only need to address one thing. If we solve their dysregulated immune system, get that to go back to normal functioning, the whole body heals itself and ceases to have any and all autoimmune diseases. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch today. If you have an autoimmune disease or chronic illness, are frustrated with food diets, supplements, and medication, and are ready to permanently heal and no longer have your condition, I have two 13-week online self-guided educational programs, the Autoimmune Healing Program and the Chronic Illness Healing Program. Both programs teach you how to go beyond remission to permanently heal your chronic illness or autoimmune disease, leave behind your doctor's visits and symptom management, and to finally heal without supplements, medication, or food diets. This is the same journey I took and why I'm over 10 years completely healthy. My autoimmune diseases and chronic illnesses are permanently healed. You can find the application link for a complimentary course consultation below in the description of this video. And again, thank you so much for taking the time to watch today. I look forward to seeing you again soon.